In this section, we will look at comparative projects and their densities, and their relationship to the Yonge Eglinton Town Centre, which is highlighted in black. Of importance is whether they are within the centre or instead beyond it in the surrounding apartment neighbourhoods, and furthermore, whether they require a transition of budding house-form neighbourhoods. All of these projects are within a 5-minute walk to the Yonge Eglinton station, which is indicated by the grey circle. The Neon proposal is situated 1 block west of Yonge, 1 block north of Eglinton, on the northeast corner of the intersection of Duplex Avenue and Orchard View Boulevard. Immediately to the south of the Neon is the Yonge Eglinton Town Centre, which is an area of robust mixed use. You can see here that the Neon sits just outside the provincial growth centre. There are also 2 other projects which are on the edge of the growth centre, where there's supposed to be a transition to the adjacent low-rise neighbourhoods, just like the Neon. Shown here in red are the main streets, which are designated as mixed-use areas where considerable intensification is targeted. Shown in brown are the apartment neighbourhoods, where there is to be a moderate amount of intensification, and in yellow the low-density house-form neighbourhoods that are to be preserved and protected, and where intensification is not to occur. The dark purple dots are of paramount significance relative to the Neon. The light purple examples offer additional insights. The gray spots indicate further developments and their density targets. The Neon site, as mentioned, is not in the town centre. It's located just beyond it in an apartment neighbourhood. Immediately beside the Neon is the Stanley Knowles Tower on top of the North Toronto Library, which is a large property which has a current density of some 3.4 times coverage, making this site attractive for further development. The Neon is attempting to profit from usurping a portion of the library's development potential without paying compensation, and is described in more detail elsewhere. As we go around the clock, 99 Erskine is a 5-minute walk from the Yonge Eglinton station, shown by the 500-metre radius. It, like the Neon, is on the shoulder of an apartment neighbourhood, where there is to be a transition down to the low-density house-form neighbourhood across the street. This project is being negotiated at 3.4 times coverage. In the lower left, we see, at the corner of Duplex and Berwick Avenue, another shoulder project with a approved density of 4.1. It is a very similar position to the Neon, located immediately across Duplex Avenue from a house-form neighbourhood. Meanwhile, it too is adjacent to the town centre. This development provides a good transition, respects angular plane, and complies with the local planning framework. The Minto Roehampton apartment project is of particular interest because it has the same width of frontage as the Neon, and at 5.6 it represents a density benchmark in instances where there is no further reduction required to accommodate transition. It is simply a contemporary apartment project within an apartment area. Beside this are the Tridel North Toronto Collegiate Institute towers with an overall density of 3 linked to the school's redevelopment. If the playing field were removed from the calculation, then their density would similarly be in the range of 6 times coverage. The next projects are situated within the Yonge Eglinton Town Centre itself, where the greatest densities are supposed to be situated. There's RioCan's redevelopment on the northwest corner of Yonge Eglinton, which was recently approved at 8.7, and the familiar Minto Towers at 11.5 times. In grey are shown the density targets of the TTC block's local planning framework, with the southern portion at 7 and closer to Yonge Eglinton intersection 9 times. The blank grey dot indicates the pending development initiatives northeast of the Yonge Eglinton intersection. In summary, the Neon is not within the town centre designation where the greatest densities are to occur, and where the target densities range today between 7 and 9. And we've seen recent projects approved between 8.7 and 11.5. The Neon is an apartment neighbourhood where densities in 6 times range have been approved, where transition is not a factor. But in fact, the Neon is a shoulder site within its apartment neighbourhood designation, where we see comparable projects that have ranged between 3.4 and 4.1.